Started with like, oh, we're gonna act out The Sun Also Rises, and we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into, because as it turned out, we were just gonna have rhyming dialogue to kind of like sum it all together in like a clever sort of way. But this guy over here kind of made, and Marco made a lot happen. So now this is The Sun Also Rises, the musical. We basically what we did is, everything that we do is sequential, but it's not like every little part of the book. So we picked out what we thought were really important scenes and acted them out. The rhyming dialogue's still there, but now we have songs, which I like to call thematic statements. But basically, we worked really hard on pulling this all off. Like it's not, it wasn't that easy to like coordinate somebody playing music for an English production. And like we ended up like getting all this stuff together, and I think it worked pretty well. So you guys can be the judge of that. But I think we're pretty much ready to go. Oh yeah, and a few things we need to explain are, originally it was Ian's plan to do Asia's Heat of the Moment at the end of the musical. So that got cut out, but that's kind of acts as like an interlude. We've got Carmen playing because of the whole bullfighting thing. And then we've got The Who's 1921, which is now 1924 because The Sun Also Rises. And we've got a take on the song from Annie, Hard Knock Life, and Billy Joel's Pressure is an epic fight dancing scene. So basically, I think we're ready to start. We'll probably, do you wanna? What? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm Jake. This guy here is Pedro Romero. Leah's Brett, obviously. Ian is the preppy and snazzy-looking Robert Cohen. Lauren plays the part of the waiter, and Bill Gordon, and Vicente Hirome is the guy that gets gored by the bulls, and then Brian is Mike. And the scenes that we're doing, we have an introduction, the 1924 song, a little dialogue about steers and bulls, a song about steers and bulls, and then a couple of fight scenes, and then an important dialogue. So, how are you feeling, Matt? Are you all ready to go? All right. Why don't we? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Are you gonna just start? All right. Lauren, well, you start, and we're gonna start. Yeah. Yeah.
This is the story of The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. It takes place in 1924 and tells the story of a great journey. A man named Jake, who was a World War I veteran, had a friend named Robert Cohen, who was a Jewish man. Jake has a love for a girl named Brett, who every man wanted to get. She cannot find love with Jake because he cannot have sex, so she moves on to another man who she loves to neck. She says Mike Campbell is her fiancé, but then Count Mipopoulos comes over to stay. They then travel to see Jake's friend Bill Gordon, who drinks like a Lona, who then travel to Bayonne and then to Pamplona. This is where our story begins, at the fiesta where the bullfights are.
absurd it all seems without any proof.
say nothing to no one, never tell a soul what you know is the truth. Feeling 24 is gonna be a good year. Especially if you and me go away together. Got a feeling 24 is gonna be a good year. You and me could go to the country and live together. I had no reason to be over optimistic, but somehow when you smile like a brave bad weather, at this point, we have established an introduction to our story here, and now we are outside of the bullfight arena talking about bulls. So,
Do they ever gore the steers?
sure, sometimes they go right after them and kill them.
Can't the steers do anything?
No, they're trying to make friends.
What do they have them in for?
To quiet down the bulls and keep them from breaking their horns against the stone walls or goring each other.
Why do you follow right around like poor Liz? Don't you know you're not wanted? I know when I'm not wanted. Why don't you know when you're not wanted? You came down to Santa Fe where you weren't wanted. I followed right along like a brother steer.